Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about the QQQ, which are the 100 largest stocks on the NASDAQ. They tend to be the big technology companies, although there are some other sectors represented. Whatever the 100 largest companies on the NASDAQ are, that is what is in the QQQ. And I like to trade the TQQQ because you get triple the movement, either up or down. If it's going down, sometimes I would do SQQQ, but I'm much more prone to do TQQQ, which triple leverages the fund in a bullish way. So if the QQQ goes up $1, the TQQQ goes up $3. With that aside, this is not financial advice because I don't know your personal situation, but I do want to give you my impressions and how I am thinking of doing my trading. On Thursday, we had the ADP payroll numbers, which really set things off because it came in very high. It came in at nearly 500,000, 497,000 to be exact. And that people thought, well, the next day on Friday, the non-farm payroll number should be off the Richter scale. Okay, and which is negative for the market right now because the Fed is likely to raise interest rates to make employment go down because having too much employment makes inflation worse in the Federal Reserve's world. So we had the expectation that the QQQ was going to go down on Friday, but it did not because the non-farm payroll came in much lower than expected. It came in at 209,000. Something like 228,000 was expected. And that 209,000 is one of the lower numbers to come in over the last year. Why were these two numbers different? I think it's because the ADP measured the number of jobs, while the non-farm payroll measures the number of people who have a job. And many people have 2 or 3 jobs, and so there's going to be more jobs than people. That explains some of the difference. So we have employment. It was mixed because the hourly wages went up. So it was a very mixed report. And in fact, early in the day on Friday, the market went up, as you can see in the chart. But then later in the day, it went down. During the whole day, the TQQQ, it changed by 41 cents. Okay. I'm used to trading the TQQQ and the SQQQ for as well as that goes, but I probably should have switched to the SQQQ in the later part of the day. But I could see it was going down, and I mostly just stayed out. But I managed to make $3,000 on the TQQQ, and I was happy with that simply because the news was so mixed. Now, what do we have coming Monday? Monday, we have 4 Fed speakers, 4 Federal Reserve presidents coming out, and they're going to talk the market down. And there's 4 of them between the hours of 10 and noon Eastern Standard Time. So they're going on a full-fledged attack on the stock market. We can anticipate they're going to raise the interest rate. Now, what's so bizarre about all of this is that on Wednesday, July 12th, the CPI inflation numbers should come in good, come in lower than expected because of the base rate effects of the previous year. It went up a whole bunch. It went up 1.2%. And that has the effect of lowering the increase on the following year. So in July, it's just the opposite effect. The inflation went up 0% last July. Okay, and so that's going to make the inflation number look ridiculously bad in July. So on July 12th, we will have a ridiculously low CPI number, and it's because of the base rate effects. So the way I'm planning to play this is, I think on Monday and Monday, the market will go down. The QQQ, the TQQQ should go down, and I'm going to be tempted to do the SQQQ, and it's because of all those Fed speakers. But then on Tuesday, I think people will start anticipating the low CPI number, and the TQQQ will go up on Tuesday and probably on Wednesday. And then, but then on Thursday, looking forward to the interest rate increase on July 26, it should be a tendency for it to go down. And I think they're probably going to raise it 1/4 of a point for sure on July 26th. And then the next meeting is in September, I believe. They'll probably do it again then. But the next CPI report is on August 10th. And we expect that to be a bad number. Okay, so we're going to have probably bad days on Monday and Tuesday. Monday it's going to go down for sure, I think. On Tuesday and Wednesday, it's probably going to go up because of the good CPI number. Okay, and after that, we'll just have to take it day by day and follow me day by day, because I'm going to come out and give you the analysis. I find it's much better to react to the number and how the market is reacting than it is to try to predict these things, which is very hard. So I would rather be late to a rally than early to a sell-off. So I've learned patience and wait until the number comes out and see how the market is going to react, because the market literally decides how it's going to react. Thanks for listening and watching. Be sure to check back with me. Good luck to us all.